Welcome to The-Shree-Channel. Tennis, the game that starts with love all, has taken Atlanteans by storm. This game of aces and deuces has brought camaraderie, sportsmanship and physical fitness in many Atlanteans. Tennis is so popular in Atlanta area that there are many major leagues actively conducting tournaments throughout the year. And the post-season celebrations they have are spectacular. So today, we bring tennis world of Atlanta. We are going to meet the founders, the organizers, volunteers, and members of these leagues, and watch Federers and Serenas of our neighborhood in action. So, quiet please.
Alpha Open, a pioneering organization, very first and one-of-a-kind tennis league which was started for the Atlanta Indian community. It became famous within a very short span of time. It was started in the summer of 2010 by a small group of close friends, most of them in IT profession. In fact, it started with a mere 16 members and now they have over 200 athletes. It's a by invitation only league where friends compete, of course, to stay healthy, be fit. So let's meet the founding members of Alpha Open and let's talk to them and gain more insights into their journey of Alpha Open.
Hello friends, my name is Abhijit Apte. I am the founder of Alpha Open. Alpha Open has now existed for almost 14 years. In these 14 years, Alpha Open has made a significant positive impact on many lives here in Atlanta. I also believe that it has played a pivotal role in uniting the community. In these 14 years, a lot of participants, a lot of you who competed in Alpha Open. Thank you for doing that, because without you, there is no Alpha Open. So thank you. Enjoy your life and see you on the courts.
On behalf of Shree team, I would like to welcome Mr. Ravi B, who is one of the founding members of Alpha Open. Ravi is going to give us some key insights into his own journey of Alpha Open, and he is also going to introduce us to the other founding members who will also share fun and interesting facts about how this organization grew and became so popular. Over to you, Ravi.
Thank you, Vishali. Alpha Open started back in summer of 2010, where by that time there were no Indian leagues which were in tennis, and most of the people who were experienced were playing serious tennis like Alta, T2, Ultimate Tennis. There was no fun element there. And there were guys like me who were not accepted in any leagues because I could not hold a tennis racket. so I was never invited anywhere. And so that was there. So where would I go? Where would I play tennis? Where would I make friends? All those questions were there, and that particular niche was filled by Alpha Open. Alpha Open came in and it started mixing up experienced people with novice and gave a platform to play. I still remember we were 16 people that time, and as you said, now it has grown to a 200-man community.
amazing.
It's not only people who play, but there is a vibrant WhatsApp channel where people can put their requests and get help. So I'm very proud to be part of Alpha Open, and here is all the core team who has been successful in running Alpha Open. So big cheers to them. And we have our founder member Hemant Joshi. We popularly call him Hejo. Hejo, can you tell our audience what was your motivation starting Alpha Open, since it happened to be the first Indian league in Atlanta area?
So Ravi, I remember there were two thoughts when we started, we all started this together. One factor was that by that time there were some of us who were already playing the established leagues like Alta, T2,
Right.
Ultimate Tennis. But some of us wanted to play tennis, learn tennis, but they were hesitant to join those established leagues. So we wanted to create a league which is friendly and welcoming and encouraging for everyone, be inclusive. The other factor was that while working for Maharashtra Mandal in 2009, we had noticed that Atlanta has many cultural regional organizations, but still there are large number of Indians who don't necessarily always connect with the cultural festivals.
Correct.
But they were very active in competitive sports like tennis, badminton, table tennis. So we wanted to include them also in our network. So that is how, for these two thoughts, we started this league.
We have no other than Prasad Joshi, who is a veteran in Alpha Open. So Prasad, tell me, why name Alpha Open to your league?
Now, why Alpha Open? We are in Alpharetta. We wanted to make it open for everybody, so it's
Wow.
not restricted for any particular thing, except it's by invitation, because we want to make sure that we get the right mix of players who can play the low end and the high end, and the right balance that needs to happen. So that's how the name Alpha Open came. We designed the logo. Chetan was the person who did all that initiative. And then we created a tagline: friends compete with friends.
That's correct.
That's what the spirit of Alpha Open is about.
Parag has been a veteran in Alpha Open as a founding member and a committee member. Firstly, how do you differentiate ourselves from other leagues basically?
A lot of who we are and how we originated, and where we are today is what you have to look at when you look at our league. We do take pride in the fact that we've inspired so many to take up the game. Is something we really take a lot of pride in, and I think for so many people in our community, this is now a way of life really.
That's true.
And we look at other leagues, we participate in other leagues. This is not
That's
just
true.
something that, this is not exclusive. We participate in all the other leagues, and we do provide a lot of encouragement. So friends playing friends in all leagues is how I look at it.
It takes a village to move a mountain, and these efforts wouldn't have been possible without volunteers and sponsors. And we have Chandu G today.
First of all, before I say anything, I want to thank The-Shree-Channel. What a great idea it was. Another brilliant idea like Alpha Open. Our platform was such a great platform that whoever we reached out to, we were very glad to sponsor. So that we got very lucky.
That's
Yourself, Ravi, you were one of the
it's okay.
sponsors. I can name the few: Chetan Jogalekar, Dilip Navate, and I can keep going on. And they were very generous with their sponsorship. Second part you asked about was the volunteer, and I think the part that some of the things that we saying, that it's a friendly league, and people want to volunteer, people want to help out. Whenever we ask anybody, I don't remember any of my time that anybody has said no to anything.
I agree.
Whatever form, shape, way they can help, they did, and it is a amazing thing. And the reason we did is because I think, which is the motto of the Alpha Open, was where you lose a match but win a friend.
That's true. So very rightly said, Chandu Ji. I have here today Tushar and Suhas, who are also veterans of Alpha Open. And I want to ask them one question. What Alpha Open has created an impact on you and the community?
Let me start off by saying that the ambience of an Alpha Open tennis match, right? That takes you back to the college days.
Correct.
It's like every evening is like a weekend,
True.
right? And having fun has never been this easy for the community.
I agree.
And you talked about the WhatsApp group. You just check on the WhatsApp group where the match is happening and just go there even if you're not playing. Just show up there, mingle with friends, make new friends, vent out about whatever. Just go there and have fun. And the most important thing is there's no invitations, there's no egos. So it gives me at least, and I'm sure a lot of other people in the community, it gives them a lot of mental peace.
I agree. I agree.
Right. So that's why I would encourage people to keep playing Alpha Open, continue to play tennis leagues like Alpha Open.
We started with only 16 people, as you know.
I know.
And then we had to go and ask people to join. And now the situation is that we have to close the Alpha Open in 48 hours with 170 people signing and people have to wait. So I guess the impact it has made that people have came out of shell. When they always used to say, you know what, hey, whether I am not sure whether I'll be accepted or not, because we have various different level of skill set. And when they come over here, I believe that all the stress what they have either at home or at work, they just enjoy. Some of the people which probably are not associated with Alpha Open, when you meet them, you will not believe their personality at the tennis court at Alpha Open versus what. So I would consider Alpha Open is a stress reliever for me and for a lot of people. So that is something which we have done. And again, I think as you mentioned, it's not only the stress reliever, but any community help is required. You know, hey, do you know this person? Is there any job there? So it has already created kind of a network, and it's kind of a support system we have created.
So from all of us, we wish that this league continues to grow. You keep inspiring people and the young generations to come. Thank you.